All right, Shalom. I'd like to start out with saying, Kal Halayim La Yehovah, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Harakah Kodash Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone, my elder Herawan as well. Salutations to the Akim of the person of truth, to sincerity and truth, and peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, now come out to Ambar Yasharala from the Lions of the Yasharala camp. This is going to be a quick Lions Den news and prophecy. And this headline says, House passes defense bill automatically registering men 18 to 26 for draft. All right. It says selective service is already mandatory for male U.S. citizens aged between 18 and 24. All right. So this automatically registers, automatically registers men for the draft. That's how you know shit's getting real heavy. There's another article that I'm gonna do a lesson on saying that America is 15 years behind the nuclear technology for weaponry than China. All right, so America's trying to do what all they can do to try to catch up, but the Lord's not going to allow them to. The Lord's going to have them slowly circling the drain. The Lord's putting an end to this place, man. It's a beautiful thing because the end of this place means the beginning of our captivity. All right, so this is one of the real reason why we're not supposed to appoint a king over us from these other nations anyway. That's why we're not supposed to be out here voting, getting involved in these politics, getting involved in these presidential races and things like that, only to prophesy about what's to come. A lot of these elections deal with prophecy and things like that, but that's the only reason why we should not, even really be dealing with it, So I want to get a couple scriptures on that. One willingness lesson to edify and serve this purpose for the hopeful elect, the ones that truly believe in the name of Yahweh Shem Shai. This is Deuteronomy 17 and 15. It says, 14. It says, when thou art come into the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee, and shall possess it, and shall dwell therein, and shall say, I will set a king over me, like as all the nations that are about me, thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy power shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. All right. So, but because in the division, hold on, let me get this real quick. In the division of nations, the Lord set a ruler over every people, but Israel, Yahweh set a ruler over every people. Israel is the Lord's portion. Let me get that real quick. This is Sirach chapter 17, verse 17. It says, for in the division of nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people, but Israel is the Lord's portion. Right. So Israel is Yahweh Shem Shai's portion. All right. So we aren't to be setting these heathens over us. But we wasn't even really supposed to have a king in the first place. Our king is Yahweh Shai, though. Let me see. Where's the scripture I want to get? Let me see something real quick. All right, Shlucky. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 8. It says, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. All right, that's not it says, for the Lord's portion is his people, Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. Right? So those are the only, he's the only one we should be following up behind, following after, and allowing to have rule over us. Right? We're in the land of our captivity, so Esau is forcefully ruling over us with a rod of iron. But that rod is being broken by Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, and I want to get And it's crazy because I got a son who'll be 16 on his next birthday, you know, and I pray this place be destroyed, before he turns 18, so I don't have, the Lord's going to protect him, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, let's think about it. They're fighting pointless wars for their own personal gain, right? Not for democracy, not for freedom. They're doing it for their own personal agenda. It doesn't matter who lives they sacrifice in doing so. So now, because the numbers are low and recruiting, that's why they had to pass this bill. It's a video that I might play before this. It's going into a book that somebody wrote that's talking about, I'm not sure if I'm gonna put it in the post production or not, but it's talking about how the recruiting rate every year keeps depreciating for the U.S. military. So now they're talking about, this is the only way to get these numbers up, to get people active in the military. And all you people that are being reservists, thinking that on that 1 weekend a month to get that check, that partial check, you're going to be the first ones to go. When all hell breaks loose and they start sending floods of troops, the reservists are the ones that are going to be first to go, be suited up. Then they go to the active duty is already going to be sent, but the reservists next, and then they're going to the ones that are registered for the draft, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so let me get another scripture to close it out, because it's only for their own personal gain. They don't care about the lives of the people. They'll sacrifice some lives just to get their agenda pushed. All right, to fulfill their goals to present the New World Order. All right, this is 1 Samuel chapter 8, verse 1. It says, "And it came to pass when Samuel was old that he made his sons judges over Israel. Now the name of the firstborn was Joel, and the name of the second was Abiah. They were judges in Beersheba. And his sons walked not in his ways, but turned aside after lucre, and took bribes, and prevented judgment. Then all the elders of Israel gathered themselves together, and came to Samuel unto Ramah, and said unto him, Behold, thou art old, and thy sons walk not in thy ways. Now make us a king to judge us like all the nations." Right? But see, that's the downfall. Yahweh Shem Shai was going to send us a judge. All right? He would send us a judge or a hero or somebody that'll you know what I'm saying, that's like unto Moses, that's like unto Samuel, that will be, righteous judges over the children of Israel. All right? But in this particular time, it wasn't like they really wanted a king for righteous sense. They wanted a king over them. We wanted a king over us because we were trying to be like the other nations. That was automatically always been our downfall. All right, thinking the grass is greener on the other side instead of just taking care of our grass. It says, verse 6, it says, "But the thing displeased Samuel when they said, Give us a king to judge us. And Samuel prayed unto the Lord, and the Lord said unto Samuel, Hearken unto the ways of the people, and all that they say unto thee. For they have not received thee, but they have not, it says, but they have not rejected, it says, for they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them." Right? So that's how the mindset of our 2/3 of our people today. They don't want, Yahweh Shem Shai to rule over them. But what? It says, all them that wish not that I rule over them, bring them to me, and I shall slay them before my feet. Roughly paraphrasing. So if you don't want Yahweh Shem Shai ruling over you, that means you want to basically be destroyed. Pretty much. It says, Verse 8, it says, according to all the works which they have done since the day that I brought them up out of Egypt, even unto this day wherewith they have forsaken me and served other gods, so do they also unto thee. Right. And that's what it's about. Idol worship, not wanting to follow the instructions of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So that's what put that desire in their heart to have a king over them, a king over us in that time. All right. So now therefore hearken unto their voice, howbeit to protest solemnly unto them, and show them the manner of the king that shall reign over them. All right. So when you have a king, especially from other nations, reigning over you, this is what's going to happen. Right. It says, and Samuel told all the words of the Lord unto the people that asked of him a king. And he said, this will be the manner of the king that will reign over you. He will take your sons and appoint them for himself, for his chariots, and to be his horsemen, and some shall run before his chariot. Right. So he's taking our sons, right, the sons of the people rather, and putting them on the front line to fight in his wars. That's exactly what this is doing. It says that he will appoint him captains over thousands and captains over 50s, and will set them to ear his ground, and to reap his harvest, and to make his instruments of war, and to instruments of his chariots. Right. See? And that's what's being done right now. That's exactly what's being done right now. Right. He's taking the sons of the people and using them to fight his wars, to shed blood. So Esau got so much blood on his damn hands that, because he hates not blood. Because he hated not blood, blood shall pursue him. And it's going to be set up by Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, man. All right, so this is the devil showing his horns even more than before. It says, because what does Revelation 12 and 12 say? Hold on. Let me get that real quick. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Right, he has a short time to get his agenda pushed. So now he's going to be making drastic measures like this, calling a mandatory draft, forcing the American people to put their sons from 18 to 24 in these meaningless wars to fight for his agenda. That's the devil showing his horns, that he doesn't give a damn about the people. But you'll still have those so-called Americans that'll be proud to send their kids off to a war, a meaningless, pointless war, to push their whole agenda, because they're drunk off that Babylonian Jew and not understanding what the whole agenda is. They think America is really about democracy and freedom. It's not. It's about deception and captivity. So I just wanted to touch on that a little bit, put a little scriptures out there talking about what this, what I'm saying, what the Lord says about this situation that's going on. But, from the time of the beginning of us wanting the king, this is what was going to become of it, All right, but Lord willing, this lesson edify and serve is perfect for the hopeful elect, for the ones that truly believe in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, and to close it out, I want to say, Ka Halayim La Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Harakak Wadash Ma'amath. Double honor to the elder apostles, the great millstone, and my elder Herawan as well. Salutations to the occupant that are pushing the truth, sincerity, and truth. And peace and blessing to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Shalom.